Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us. With this special video showcase, we're going to be once again returning to the UK Marvel Transformers comic. We're up to issue 11 now, so we've started on the exclusive UK only storylines, so you might like to have a look at them, see how different they were from the American comics that were written around about the same time. So what we're going to do first and foremost, we're going to have a flick through all the pages, see if there's anything that's out of interest to stop and have a look at. There is a very interesting designer decepticon competition again, so we'll spend a bit of time looking at that. Then what I'll do is I'll go over the pages nice and slow, not so slow that you can read it word for word. You might have to use your pause button, but you will have the opportunity now to read these exclusive Marvel UK comics. As I've just mentioned, we're on issue number 11, and we've also gone up 2p. So the last 10 issues were all 25p. It was still fortnightly, and it was the 9th of Feb to the 22nd in 1985. So coming up to being 36 years old. So we've got some nice artwork on the front. Thundercracker there with Jazz. For the American viewers, you'll notice straight away when we turn over in a second, when we get to the story, that it's much darker. You'll have a look in a sec. So let's have a look. We've got an Autobot fact file there. We've got Sunstreaker. We've got a bit of puzzles. We've got Robot Roundup. This is shortened now to one page for some reason. This was a regular feature, just again due to how popular robots were at the time, due to Star Wars and Doctor Who and everything else you can see there. We've got a watch. It doesn't even say which particular one it is. It's just a normal watch. But here we go. So we've got Man of Iron. And the thing with the UK comic, it is half colour and half black and white. But I've got that book there, which means that you can read it all in colour when it comes to it at the end of this. So I'm going to go, as I say, quick overview through it all. You can see the writing and the style of the comic is vastly different to what we had in the American comics at the beginning. And again, you can really see here where it's colour and black and white. The other thing with the UK comics is they really knew how to drag a story out. They took the first 8 issues of the UK comic, and that was just the first 4 issues of the American one. So they were splitting them in half, and they were really dragging this story out. We've got a competition here as well, running Decepticon. But if you see there, this is the pre-production one, so instead of them being yellow on their chest, this is red. This is a mistake they made on some of the product catalogues as well. So that's quite interesting. And the owner of this comic previously did definitely want to win one, and they cut it out. But like I said, fear not, we've got another book so we can make sure we don't miss any of the story. And as I say, that's it. It ends there. So that's really all this comic is. We'll come back to it in a second. With it being a Marvel comic, look, we've got an advert for Spider-Man, his comic. There's sometimes an advert for his watch as well. And here's Machine Man, which was the other storyline that they were running at the same time. And to be honest, I think it's actually got more pages than the actual Transformers one. Looks like we've got a special guest appearance by the Thing down there as well. But here we go. Let's have a look at this. So we've got Designer Decepticon. That's quite a tongue twister. And one here straight away, we have Sound Blaster. Well done, Peter Granger. Granted, he looks a bit like Blaster, but they've still called him Sound Blaster. We've got, what I like here is, I suppose, the combination of maybe two. So we've got Thunderblade there, but then if we go over to here, we've got Black Wing. So he looks maybe a bit like Black Shadow, Japanese exclusive, obviously. And then maybe that is like, I don't know, like Thunderwing. There's a name. This guy here, if I didn't tell you his name, you'd just see a green jet and you'd automatically think Acid Storm. So who knows if they took an idea from that. But Joe Noble called him Sniper Gunner. So a couple of interesting things I think there straight away, to be honest. They could easily have been used or utilised to Marvel or Hasbro's, obviously, benefit with them there. Continuing the rest of this, as I say, the Machine Man does seem to have most of the actual pages. There's an advert for the next issue. There's another little just jokey comic strip they've got there. And then finish up at the back with the basic catalogue of a lot of the first wave Autobots. There we go. Unfortunately, no prices. Well, that's what was available at the time. So what I'm going to do now then, I'm going to go nice and slow over them very few amount of pages. It's all going to be in colour, and you can, of course, read the UK comics. I'm going to be quiet now. Hope you enjoy it. and that is it. As I say, it is a much smaller story. They really did drag them on to start off with, but it's interesting. You can see, as I say, how much darker they are. The artwork's different, and the whole story is, again, completely different. I'll quickly apologise if you hear any background noise. I'm working at the gym at the moment. I've just had a quick half an hour, so I managed to get this video done. So apologies if there's any background noise or background music, but I just wanted to get this video done for you. Yeah, so there we go. This is issue 11. I'm going to continue with 2 issues a week. Hope you guys are enjoying it, and yeah, keep subscribing, keep your comments coming, and of course, please always do take care.